Hello, hello. We are back with Terra Nullius side stories. Just fought a bunch of triceratopses possessed by swarms of bugs, I guess. It really sounds ridiculous when you just say it like that.
Yep.
But yeah, we're in Adeline's tiny hut, and Mira, and Akashi, y'all wake up.
She probably has her whetstone out. She's just sharpening her blade, even though she barely used it.
Yeah.
I used it a lot, thank
Yeah.
you, just not
No.
very effectively.
She's not. She barely used her own sword. That's what I mean. But yeah. Who woke up first?
Akashi does.
So Kashi wakes up and is like, it is good to see you are awake.
Akashi kind of just glances around. Yeah, he doesn't say anything. I think he just kind of, I think he, looks over at Mira. Is she okay?
Oh, she is fine. I just gave her a little love tap. She'll be awake in a while. This would not be the first time I had to take her out for her own good.
I'd like to hear that story later for inspiration.
It probably doesn't mean have the same connotation in this context.
I know, but still, it's just be funny.
So he just turns like, so Navarro was not kidding when he said they had problems. Jordan?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm, like, living two lives right now.
Living a secret life from us.
Always. There's, like, four of me.
I can barely handle one of me.
Oh, I didn't say I can handle all four.
They'll just kind of run loose at some points.
They do. You guys see some of them sometimes, like when I make puns.
Anyway.
Yeah, so it is. I only fear that this is a weaker form of something stronger.
Good, I could use it.
Foreshadowing. This wasn't a challenge enough for you? Jeez.
I didn't take any of my hit points.
It's true.
Granted, I was pretty much out of spell slots. But
Yeah. I mean, you went hardcore for sure.
Oh, I went hardcore, yeah. I let loose when I realized you guys were going down. I'm like, I'm just gonna do that since say we need a long rest anyway.
Do you guys just sit there in silence so I can wake up?
I mean, unless you have something to say to that, like, I could use a challenge.
I think Akashi just chuckles a little bit and says, "Oh, I'm quite sure you'll find your challenge."
Good.
Dun dun dun.
That's not a challenge for you, Caleb, to
Try to kill her.
kill Adeline,
But I have taken it as such. It will be very fun to kill you. Anyway, so Mira, I guess you wake up after a amount of time.
Yeah, so I think Mira wakes up and she's just like slowly opens up her eyes and like sees that she's under the dome, probably a very familiar dome.
hello, sleepyhead.
And she just goes, "Are you both okay?"
Oh, I am fine.
We're okay.
Frankly, I could have gone a little bit longer.
Did we take a short rest or a long rest?
We're taking a long rest.
Long rest, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Adeline is kind of
Right, you could just cast it again at the end, like of the 10 minutes, and just reinforce it.
Yeah, Adeline, do you want to make a survival check to see what spot you found?
Not particularly, but I guess if I have to.
You do have to, yeah. Otherwise, I'll just.
Oh, no.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So something happens. You guys are like in the jungle here, and about halfway through your rest. Who's on watch?
Oh, were we still? We were still talking though. I thought like did you have more?
No, I
things
know.
to
This
say?
is like we've gone on. Or like, wait. So you guys are still have stuff to say? Is that what you're saying?
This was. I said I wanted to do stuff before our rest.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Keep going. There'll be something that comes then. Yeah. So.
I just
Keep
wanted
talking.
to make it to the crypt today.
Yeah. Turns out.
Turns out Caleb doesn't like one-shots.
Turns
He
out
likes-
Seth just rolled a 2. That's what happened, guys.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was more referring to the Triceratops that we had to fight anyway.
Fair.
Because I figured it would just be like, we go down there, we have this big epic boss fight, bust them up with whatever's down there, and then that would be the
Well, so the thing
one-shot
is, right,
today.
like, we're, it's possible that we might just do this again on the 9th, right? So,
Yeah, when Emily.
Sure.
exactly.
Too true for you
So it might be a 2-shot.
and me.
So, yeah, what do people say? What's going on?
I don't know, Seth, you sound like you had something you wanted to do.
Well, no, I thought you were in the middle of saying something. I said you glad you cared. It's like, oh, I could have gone longer.
Oh, yeah, I'm just like, okay.
And you know Adeline's just like this. She'll just like say stuff for fun.
I know. And that's why she's ignoring you. She's just like, ow, my head hurts. Yeah, I mean, she wants to at least get in a short rest before she says anything else. Like, she just wants to like rest.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess I shouldn't give myself all my hit points back if something's going to happen.
Yeah, that's why I was.
That's why I'm like, okay,
Yeah, I just had to reset.
Should I-
myself, too.
should I just use all my hit die? Like,
Possibly, I don't know.
I could use my second wind
Same.
to at least get some of my hit points back up.
I still have 2 warlock spell slots left over. Honestly, I should have been using my warlock spells.
Because I think I get second wind after a short rest, so I mean I could just use it.
So in the
To
middle of, so we haven't come to the conclusion of our long rest yet, correct?
No. Oh wait, that's right. So if we're in a short rest, I would have probably taken back 1 here.
Oh man, I do not roll very well for my. Why is my hit dice so low?
Your hit dice is only a D4.
Yeah.
Remember, since you're multi-classing, you have 2 separate hit dice.
Yeah.
It might be your rogue one.
Yeah, that might be it.
Hey, yeah, that's a movie.
Yeah, my hit dice should be a D10, not a D4.
Hey, Caleb, do you mind if I retcon that 2 of the first level spell slots I use were warlock spells since I don't actually have them on my spell area?
Sure, that's fine.
So
Yay, 'cause there's no
how did I
regeneration.
change that then?
I don't know.
Let me go in here. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, is there space to edit it? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, got it.
What do you think, guys? Should I take back a 3rd level and a 1st level, or
What the
2
heck?
second?
No, wait. So that was actually a. It's at the very top of the page, top left. I just changed it. So that was for the custom class option. And you have to like check use custom class to use that. There, got I changed it.
Okay. Can I please use those stupid critical successes?
Listen, that was about the funniest thing I've ever seen in my
That
life.
is like the biggest middle finger that
Okay,
Roll 20 could possibly
I realized
give.
it wasn't on the right screen. Okay, so just to take you through this, guys, just to take you through this. So Alyssa rolled the D4 hit dice, rolled the
Two
crit
critical
success,
successes.
2 critical successes, only gets 5 hit points, right? But then she rolls her D10 plus 1, and she got a critical failure, which was 2 less.
Can I please use those 2 critical successes? This is
I don't
this is
think you
rigged.
can. I'm sorry.
Why not? You're the GM. You make the rules.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, technically, Alyssa, you do have two.
Well, yeah, that's what
range-
I was wondering. Is that the way it works, where you have like the amount of levels that you have in that spell hit dice with that class's hit die? Yes, you can use those.
so.
I think so. So
You can use
okay.
those as if you had rolled them as a rogue. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. That's better.
Oh, look, it's
Oh, hey,
7.
that's a familiar number 2.
I need your guys' opinion. Should I take one? Oops. Should I take one?
What the frick? Are you serious? I
Another
hate
2.
you. Roll 20.
Another 2.
That's 5 of my hit dice already. All right, I'm just gonna go with that. 40. I got 47 hit points back.
I need your opinion, guys. Should I take 1 3rd level spell slot and 1 1st level, or 2 2nd levels?
Wait, what?
I can recharge up to 4 levels, 4 levels in spells. So I could do 1 3rd level spell slot and 1 1st level spell slot, or 2 2nd level spell slots, or just 1 4th.
I don't know. I mean, and whatever's coming might not even be an issue if we have Liamon's tiny hut. So we'll just see.
I think I might take 2 2nd levels, at least even it out a little bit.
Okay, and I get my superiority die back since we finished a short rest. That's the cool thing about fighter is that you basically get like everything back after a short rest.
Whatever you think Adeline would most likely take, mon ami.
I'm just doing 2 2nd levels. I feel like that might be useful. I really want to be able to cast Fireball.
So what happens is after you guys finish this short rest, right? So, Liamon's tiny hut is transparent, correct?
No, it's opaque.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Transparent from the inside, opaque
Yeah.
from the outside.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Right.
I just mean you can see out of it. So, you guys see, that. I'm trying to decide what this should be. Something definitely finds you, and like starts sniffing around it and stuff. Trying to decide what I want it to be. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. So you guys are in the tiny hut, and suddenly you see these tiny little brain things.
Oh no.
Hold on.
None of you guys have seen this before. None of the characters
Can
have.
I just... Can I... Caleb, is it too late to offer an alternative? Something that might happen?
You can offer an alternative, but I'm pretty set on this one. It's up to you.
Okay.
You can say it if you want to.
I almost don't want to because I'm afraid you're going to take it and use it and add it on.
Don't use it. Jordan, what are you doing?
I'm just going to whisper to both of you and let you know.
Wow,
what I'm
no,
thinking.
come on.
It sucks, huh?
This is no fun. You guys are supposed to whisper secret messages to me, not get away from me.
Actually, I probably would prefer that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't like that in addition, though.
It depends on how many of these things there are.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so how many are there?
Let me check.
One.
Do.
Please roll 1. Roll a 1.
There are 6 of them.
Freck. That is very much not 1.
Nope.
So 6 of these little brain-looking things that have these horrible-looking mouths with tentacles and horrible claws. Yeah, it's just... They're like a weird gangly turtle but their shell is a brain.
How long after I put up the tiny hut is this happening?
This is like right after you guys have finished that short rest. So an hour after Mira wakes up.
So this is 3 hours.
You've had 3 hours after you put the tiny up.
So I still have 5 hours of tiny hut.
Yes. So yeah, but they're like sniffing around and they can obviously sense that something's inside this, and they're just like kind of like waiting.
These do not seem friendly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna whisper to you guys both again.
I do not like.
I mean, so if we wait like an hour, what happens? Do they just like stay there?
Mm-hmm.
Lame.
Actually, I have an idea. Wait a second. What happened to that sleeping Triceratops?
I assume you left it.
Yeah, but what did it do? Like, did it just
It
get up
slept
and walk
for
away?
a while.
Except for like a minute. It only
lasts
lasts
for
a minute.
I mean, did you wait a minute till it woke up, or did you just leave?
Well, we're in this. I thought we were in a similar area.
I mean, it's up to you, I guess. I mean, you did roll a 2, so yeah, sure.
That's what I was thinking. Like, Adelaide probably just stays in the same area.
Yeah, I mean, it got up and walked away a long time ago, yeah.
Okay.
So the dinosaur doesn't just like come to our rescue since we saved it.
No. Nope.
Darn.
It comes over and it tries to tell you that Timmy fell down a well. Navarro's
Wait,
down
no.
a well?
It's a brain monster. Probably makes.
I mean, so we can still technically take a long rest in here.
You can, yeah.
No, because we only have 5 hours.
Well, can't you reinforce it?
That is up to Caleb.
This is so annoying.
Because I don't know, like,
Can you expend a spell slot to cast it?
I can use a ritual.
But can you cast it as a spell, like as an action using a spell slot? Or can you only use it as a ritual?
I can do
I
both.
think. But doesn't it take like a minute to cast it or something like that?
I think it still takes a minute to cast it, right? Normally.
Yeah, that's why the ritual takes 10 minutes.
So there's no way you're gonna be able to reinforce it. Like,
So I can't cast Tiny Hut inside of a Tiny Hut.
oh, I see. Right, I see what you're saying.
Like, if I shift over 5 feet and cast it there instead, could I perpetually keep up a Tiny Hut?
I don't know.
I don't either.
What does the spell say? Let's.
I feel like Toity has done that before.
Yeah, I feel like
I've just cast it again.
I feel like that's what it was.
Because I remember there was one time, remember when Toity was like when he got possessed or whatever, he like felt sleepy. So he's like, I'm gonna reinforce this tiny hut again just in case.
Well, I just meant I cast it again.
Spells
essentially.
and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. So
Right,
it's
so
the
it
same.
can't-
So you couldn't cast it again because you would be technically like extending it through the dome or something, right? Because you wouldn't be able to perfectly
Okay.
place it right on the.
So
on the
then,
spot.
here's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
I would like to stick my hand outside of it and then cast firebolt.
Wait, can we do this? Can we do that?
Me and Akashi can go outside the dome. You can.
Right.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
So I can literally just like stick out my hand and be like, fire.
As long as I
just wanna fireball 'em?
stay where I am. As long as I
amazing.
stay where I am.
oh my gosh, I'm going to punch outside of it. No wait.
No, so I think what happens, Myra, go roll an intimidation check for me.
Okay.
Because you're essentially like attacking from something they can't even see.
16.
Yeah. So what happens is we see. So I think we see you guys like kind of conferring and like looking, and it's like, what are we going to do about this? And then we just get a shot of the outside of the dome. Right, it's opaque from our view. We see the intellect devourers just like kind of crawling around, like scrabbling at it, trying to get in. And then suddenly we just see a hand pop out, and then fire explosion. And then they're all just like, they just scatter and run. They're just like, like on
Okay.
fire.
Can I, guys? Because
Yes.
because of how that played out, can I tell Caleb what the thing?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I won't. It's
Okay,
unlikely that
Caleb.
I'll have this also come.
We're in the same area where we fought the swarm things, right?
Yeah.
We have 2 dinosaurs that are now dead that we didn't burn the corpses of.
True that.
Can I burn the corpses with firebolts?
Well, so you guys finish your long rest and then go out.
Are we?
I mean, they're right there though. They're like right there. Because we didn't move. Remember?
How long? Okay, how what distance away from this battle scene did you make the tiny hut?
I probably didn't go anywhere. I mean, I'm
You
not
just
gonna
did it
drag-
right
Just
there.
drag
Okay.
them like over. What,
No.
what he probably
Well, actually,
did-
would I have known? I would have known about the undead thing though.
Yes.
That's-
Yeah. So I mean,
probably could've-
think we would have.
I
probably would've
assumed
burned
that you were a
corpse.
little bit away at least, right?
I think
figured-
I would. I think it's a safe assumption that he would have burned the corpses.
What would you have had to burn the corpses with?
Firebolt.
Fair. Okay. Yep, that's fine.
Okay, I didn't think about that because Adeline would have known that. If there's been undead going around throughout everything, Adeline would have definitely
Man.
known that.
Okay, I had a great idea of something to do, but I won't do it this time. It's gonna happen later though, probably. Yeah. So you finish a long rest and you're good.
Yay! I get my hit points back. And cool.
I think it's safe to say Adeline's feeling fairly confident after all that.
True.
So is Mira. She's just like, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Get out
Well,
of here.
I meant just like the combat with even the Triceratops.
Yeah, but I mean, like, she's just like, I just intimidated a bunch of brains. Like, get out of here.
It's not the
Did I
first
just
time, I'm
succeed
sure.
on a charisma thing?
You did.
That-
You did.
Wow. It's a big day for Alyssa. All right, so we finish a long rest.
From here on out, every interaction between Mickey and Ari will be nat 20s for Ari.
It's gonna happen one day.
One day the
I'm
tides
gonna-
will turn.
One day I'm gonna roll a natural 20 with Mickey, but it's gonna be on a roll I want to fail on.
Mhm. You know it. So, yeah, you guys continue on. That was happening.
Carry on my wayward party.
So I think you're gonna cast Pass Without a Trace again, I assume.
Yeah,
stealthing?
it's probably a smart idea. It's a
Yeah,
smart
yeah.
thing.
Oh, stealth checks.
Yeah, roll stealth
again.
checks with +10. Do it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Poof.
Yes, please.
Nice job, guys.
Real horrible.
Oh, hold on. Plus pass without trace, so I'll take a 39, please.
Akashi is the knight.
What time is it right now?
Not as good as Arya's gotten, but pretty
No,
good.
it is actually because
It's
I
the
rolled,
highest?
I rolled a 28 on natural 20, 28 with pass without trace. So
Is
he's
that
one
what it was?
better.
Okay. If there's
One
one
better.
person who is better than Arya stealth, it is Akashi.
What time is it? Is it like 9 now?
It's like night. Yeah, it would be nighttime.
Yes, this is my jam.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is partially. I bet this is like adding to his stealthiness.
Like
Yeah.
peanut butter.
You are the knight
Because-
in the night.
I am the knight in the night.
Yeah. Night to the
Like-
night to the night.
I'm
So
basically just invisible.
yeah. So you guys, I think, continue your way further into this horde mess. And does someone want to make a survival check to try to like just navigate around whatever
Who has the best
things
survival?
are gonna be?
Someone
in your way
probably
still?
besides me.
I have a +1. to
That's
survival.
me. 4.
I have a 0.
All right, Akashi, don't screw this up.
Come on, Akashi.
Do you want to tell us
please.
something about Akashi for inspiration?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, do it.
Okay. I mean, there's just.
Well, doesn't he just get advantage because we're helping?
Sure. No, because you guys don't have survival, and I'm not sure you could help him meaningfully enough to.
We haven't
Doesn't
been
matter.
there yet, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Nice try, but no.
There's just so much that I can tell. Well, ask me a question. What do you want to know? Is there something you want to know?
Who does Akashi know? Of the people that Akashi knows in the verdict, who does he know the best?
Mira.
Mira, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mira.
What's your guys' relationship?
Should I just tell him?
Just tell him.
Husband and wife.
What? 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 What?
Wait, Then how do I not know you?
Because nobody in the verdict knows.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's really awesome.
We've been debating on when to reveal this the whole time.
Yeah. That's really
That's
Can
why
I
really
you
also
asked
get
if she was
inspiration?
okay.
Yeah,
for that
sure.
reveal?
Sure. That's insane. So you guys have a secret marriage. That's awesome.
And so
Because Akashi would be thrown out of the Jedi Order if they knew.
basically,
It didn't even matter. So I think there comes a point, Akashi, where you because you're the one who knows about the holes in the flesh and all that stuff. There comes a point where you're just like we can't go any further without just being swarmed by these things. Like we are one wrong turn away from being instantly known and attacked by all of these things. But you find a big hole and you think it might lead where you want to go. You find like a tunnel of flesh leading down into something.
That is disgusting.
And I think it's a combination of undead and these infestation of swarms and stuff. It's just like you're not going to be able to keep going without just bumping into something. But you might be able
Where
to
are
just-
we on the map at this point?
You're like here.
Okay, so we're getting
Like,
closer.
Yeah, like a hex or two away. So like an
So-
hour away.
I think. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. If I could just move over there. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's the button. And the hole's like right next to us, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Akashi approaches the hole, and he turns to Mira and Adeline. This is as close as we can get without diving straight into their territory. If we go any further, they'll swarm us. Our only option, as far as I can tell, is to dive headfirst into this hole. Now, now, I don't do well working with others. I prefer to work alone.
Mira smirks.
Um,
Says, well, you're not going to do
hold
this.
on, hold on. I'm not quite done.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me finish right quick. So I'm gonna give you both one last chance to turn. What was I gonna say? If you and he like kind of turns and looks at both of them individually. First Adeline, if you don't want to be here, and then he turns and looks at Mira, and like kind of stares kind of intently. This would be your chance to leave. This
And I'm
is the
so
point
glad
of
we
no
got that reveal so we can
This is
have
the
this
point of
moment
no
of like,
return.
yeah.
Mira sends a message to Akashi and says, I'm not leaving you. I love you. And we're in this together.
Oh, you gotta die now, Mira. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's gotta happen.
Gonna happen. It's okay. You have yet to kill one of my characters and
true.
keep them dead, so you know.
Please don't make this a first.
Hey,
I don't want to have to play a depressed Akashi.
just gonna play the world. Unfortunately, the world you are now entering is a bunch of flesh that wants to devour you and assimilate you.
Assimilate.
I think Adeline's just gonna say, "This does not scare me."
And I think Akashi like messages back to
Can I roll perception to see if I see what's happening?
Roll insight to see if there's like if you can tell there's something passing between them.
Akashi has his mask on. So
Ooh, 19. Yeah, you can sense that there's something going on between them that's deeper than what you're understanding. But yeah.
And Akashi just says, I love you, and I'm not sure if I was more excited or terrified to see you when you came. Thank you for sticking by my side.
I'm trying to think what she'd say. She
What'd
said,
she say?
huh?
Would she say anything?
Yeah, I think she says, it's about like bleeding time. Like you say you miss me. It's been how many years and it takes you this long?
Yeah.
I think at this point, Adeline, because this actually takes real time to do this, Adeline will whistle and say like, "Hey, are we going or no?"
Yeah.
And Mira kind of like shakes out of it and just goes, yeah, let's go.
So I think what Adeline is going to do is she's going to cast Feather. Well, because this is a straight down.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Adeline is going to cast Featherfall, so we can just
And that works on all of us?
up to 5. So yep.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Her
So
feather falls better than Darius's.
Adeline holds up her sword and then floats down like Mary Poppins.
Technically, it's a shield that's magical, but
I am Mary Poppins, y'all.
Y'all?
No, because I'm quoting Guardians of the Galaxy 2, where never mind. So
Oh, yeah, see, I haven't seen it.
it's alright.
I
I realized that as soon as I said it that you wouldn't have understood that reference.
I am Drax, apparently.
You are.
I don't even know.
So y'all get down into some flesh tunnels.
Yay.
Yeah, yay! Question mark.
Okay. Question about lighting in the flesh tunnels.
I have light.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
I think we all have dark vision.
Actually, I'm not sure I do.
Yeah, all of you do.
Azamar
Yep.
have.
Azamar have dark vision.
Oh, right. Yep, they do.
Okay, so maybe you don't cast light? You don't have a
Yeah,
light?
no, literally, like y'all can just be in the night, like awesome.
This
Yeah.
is so much better for me.
Uh huh.
Oh.
No puny humans or halflings to worry about.
I mean, really, that's one of
They were
Ari's like,
cramping
worst
my
things.
style.
That she can't see.
Yeah.
I can't see without my light. This is the second Scooby-Doo reference I've made today.
Yep.
I haven't even seen that
Can't see
show
without
in-
my light spell.
My light spell.
So yeah, you're in some flesh tunnels. It's creepy as heck. What do?
I think when we first land, like it kind of squishes, and Akashi's like, "Oh, this is just as bad as I thought it would be."
Yep.
Mira's just like, what the heck is this?
Yep.
So is
This
it like
is
a
the creepiest
maze?
thing
Or...
she's ever seen,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's saying something.
Yep.
It's a maze, or
Yeah. Like a maze of tunnels, like where in the original, like the core of the flesh tunnels, it was very like it was still like maze like, but you could like recognize like, oh hey, look,
Rooms and-
I think I found a chamber here. This is just arcing chambers of flesh.
How long does it take to fall
Arcing
down?
tunnels, sorry, of flesh.
How long does it take to go down with Featherfall?
Not really long at all. It was only like a 10-foot, 15-foot drop.
Oh, okay. I hadn't wasted a spell slot then.
I mean, you could
Would I be
actually
able-
not, because you could see down. Yeah.
Oh, I could see the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't mention that. I figured it'd be...
Yeah, I didn't realize that everybody had dark vision offhand, so yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think I might start casting Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay.
Just because we were looking for something that's probably magical.
Yeah. Conjuration magic is around you. Lots of it.
Okay.
So who's conjuring all this flesh?
Oh,
Indeed,
dang.
that is a
Conjuration magic is around. I wish I had brought Dispel Magic then. Oh, well.
I would have been interested to see what would have happened if you would have cast a spell magic on the flesh.
Well, because that's being... Okay, I see what you're saying. So I think I start talking to
it
the
just turns all the flesh away, and we're just underground.
No, you just die because the ground comes in and crashes. And
Excuse me,
dude.
my AC is pretty boss.
I mean, In a fight between Earth and Adeline, I think Adeline would lose that one.
Adeline versus the world.
Adeline versus the world, yeah.
Terra Adeline.
That's definitely going to be in the name of one of these. That's going to be the name of the last part. Adeline versus the world. Yep.
Adeline versus Terra.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just look around, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, yeah, I guess we just keep going.
I think, as we went down, Akashi just kind of points. The ruins were that way.
Yeah, so the trek is going to be navigating these. So survival check is in order here. To successfully navigate these flesh tunnels to where you want to go without awakening something. Okay, so I think what you see, Akashi, as you guys kind of like start into this fleshy bed, right? So these holes were technically where the infestation swarms were coming from. This one, you can see a lot of places along the walls. Actually, everybody make a perception check. I'm curious if you notice the specifics of this.
Ooh, I probably do.
Yep.
All y'all do,
yes,
yeah, for
sir.
sure. Yeah,
we're all so competent.
You notice that what seems like little like growth sacs along the walls that like it honestly looks like if you've ever seen like fish eggs, like it's a bunch of like black fish eggs just like on the wall in like a big like viscous sac kind of like growing out of the wall, and you can see the little infestation particles like swirling around like tadpoles in this like clear liquid. And it's like obviously they're like growing here to like be sent out somewhere.
This is so dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, so survival check to make your way.
So
you want me to ask you another question about Akashi?
Just go ahead, ask a question.
Yeah.
There's
who? Let's see. How did you and Mira meet?
It must have been a miracle. I'm sorry, Alyssa.
No.
And
no.
One of the sacks bursts open, and Adeline is engulfed in an infestation swarm, just gets eaten alive by piranhas, basically.
I would have laughed if he said Toity instead by accident.
We just turn the corner and we see Toity dead in the flesh tunnel, so who knows how we got here.
We see him back on the mainland, and the little girl takes a dagger and stabs him in the heart.
Yep. She drags herself with her useless legs over and just stabs him.
I don't know, sweetie. How did we meet? You make it up. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, I know. When Akashi was young and he was still in academy, he and his lifelong friend, give me a second to pull up his name because I forgot his name. His lifelong friend Kasai, on occasion would just sneak out and kind of just go explore for a while. Like they go on some sort of reconnaissance mission, and really they just wanted to go exploring. And I think Akashi ran into Mira with both when they were both kind of still pretty young. Probably sometime after she had joined the Verdict and she was training, and there was maybe some sort of I don't know, maybe she was off by herself or something, and she was just in some sort of battle or something, and maybe she was Akashi thought maybe she was just getting overwhelmed, and so he kind of doing his stealthy thing helped her a little bit, like threw a kunai here and there and just kind of helped her. And eventually, like they met and they like saw each other, and then they kind of just.
And she was like, "Excuse me, I can handle myself."
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And that's how they started.
Yeah.
Nice. Take inspiration.
Yay! And then I'm going to use it immediately, so I'll actually take it.
Okay, good
Well,
thing you used it.
Yeah, it's a really good thing you used inspiration there. Okay, so we
That would have been a
see
6.
y'all traverse through these flesh tunnels, and it is creepy as heck. And yeah, you guys are making your way through. Akashi's leading you guys slowly but surely towards the center of these flesh tunnels. And I think there comes a moment. I'm gonna drag you guys over to a map here.
A familiar map?
Nope.
Aw, darn. Ew.
Better
I didn't know we
map.
can summon maps.
Yeah.
Drag those away.
I just, guys, I'm
Ignore
not sure if
that.
you just caught the gravity of what just happened. I just did a pun that Seth practically groaned at.
No, I went.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, but
to
that's
be
like
honest.
pretty much groaning for you.
You
Seth.
said familiar map, and he said, "I didn't know you could summon a map." Could summon familiar.
Yeah. So, y'all are
My
there.
goal is to say some sort of pun that even Seth is just like, no, that was dumb.
Y'all are there in the
And you
flesh,
should feel bad.
and
In the flesh. In the flesh.
you're there in the flesh. So, everybody make perception checks for me, real quick.
Again?
Yeah. You notice
Woo!
this?
I keep
let's
rolling
just-
19s.
You're using a
All
different
right.
sense this time.
Oh,
Should
smell.
I just?
Oh, no.
Well, Adeline, you hear faintly in the distance some purring, you think? You're not sure. It sounds
don't
kind
like
of like
this.
purring, but like not quite.
Last
It's off
time we-
somewhat.
Last time we heard purring was not a good thing.
Pretty
I-
sure it's like those like displacer cats or whatever those things are.
Gotta say, I'm not sure that there would ever be a point in this campaign where if you heard purring, it would be a good thing. Let's just get that out there right away.
Yeah.
Caleb, I can't see like half of like I can't see the other two where they are. Like
Or
part of it's
right
getting
behind
cut off. Like part of it is literally just like black for me.
Oh, maybe it's
Like this whole section right here is black.
Really?
because of the direction she's facing, sort of thing.
No, it should be
I don't
360.
think so. Yeah. I could see literally everything else.
Did that change anything?
Which
Nope.
way did we
No,
come
I
from?
disappeared. Now I'm there again.
That's weird. Shouldn't be doing
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. Like I just can't see part of this map. It's really weird. Oh, now it's all black.
No.
Is it all black now? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I can't see the rest of the map like I used to be able to. Not that it would have helped.
Did that work?
There we go.
Nope.
Made back to the same with you?
Sorry, I don't know.
No, you're
what's
good.
wrong.
I'm just trying to figure out what could be going wrong here. Oh. It didn't give you dark vision. That's why. That would make sense. Boom.
Okay, there we go. Now I can see Akashi.
You see Mira?
Yeah, I see Mira. I don't
Okay.
see Adelaide.
I mean, not Mira, yeah, Adeline.
I'm right by Akashi.
Okay, I don't know why I can't see you. But...
I'll put me closer to Akashi. I'm just to the right of him now. Can you not see?
Okay, yeah, now I can see.
Weird. Interesting. Yeah, but yeah, you guys are in this like fleshy bit over here. But yeah, so Adeline, you hear some purring in the distance.
I'm like, I turn to Akashi. Are there cats in this world?
Yeah, you've seen jaguars, Akashi.
Yeah. Would I know what a jaguar is? I mean, I guess I wouldn't say jaguar. I'd just say I'd
big
basically just
big
say
cat, yeah.
He just kind of turns. Yes.
I think I hear one of them.
Can you tell which direction it's coming from?
Can I?
Yeah, it's coming from like this way.
And we came from.
I point that direction. I think it does not sound friendly.
We came from
assume there was like a hole or something over this way.
Okay.
You just came out of, yeah.
Okay. So the only way for us to go is that way.
Yeah.
Well, there's two ways.
I mean, you can go left or right.
Which way did you say the place was? What was it called? The sanctuary?
I think like direct route Akashi, you're thinking is also this way, would be closer to the crypt.
Yeah, Akashi just points towards where you said that the praying was coming from.
I pull out my shield and my sword. I'm like,
let's go.
Yeah.
shall we? And I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna prep my armor of Agathis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and so
okay.
I think what happens, Adeline, is the flesh seems to like kind of shy away from the coldness of your like ice armor stuff, right? Yeah.
Caleb,
you see little goosebumps appear on the flesh below you.
I've got a question about dual wielding quick. If I was dual wielding, what would that be with like my extra attack? Would it be like what with
so
one
you have
attack,
extra attack, and it allows you to do what? You
when I take the hold on.
You can attack twice.
I can attack twice instead of once when I take the attack
action. So you can use a bonus action to attack with your offhand weapon. Yeah. That's how that would work. And then you wouldn't get your dex bonus or a strength bonus or whatever you use to the damage. Or if you have another way to make another attack with a bonus action, you could do that instead.
Okay. So
but it has to be using two light weapons.
Unless you have the feat.
Unless you have the feat.
Lets you.
Yep.
But okay.
Though
so,
I feel like even the feat still has stipulations like that, but
I hate it when my feet have stipulations.
It has to be two light melee weapons, which my weapons are, but here's
do you have the feat?
So I do. I have two weapon fighting, which
do you dual wielder? That's what's coming up for me.
I do not have dual wielder. I have two weapon fighting.
Oh, I don't think that exists as a feat.
It does. It's just different, I think. I don't.
Well, two weapon fighting is the way it's listed. No, it's a combat. Two weapon fighting is there's two weapon fighting style.
Oh, it's a fighting style. That's right.
Dual wielder is the feat that you're. Yeah, that's. And with that feat, that's the feat you have, you get +1 bonus to AC while you're wielding a separate melee weapon in each hand. You can use two weapon fighting even when the one-handed melee weapons you are wielding aren't light, and you can draw or stow two one-handed weapons when you would normally be able to draw or stow only one.
I don't have that.
Okay.
I do have two weapon fighting though. I don't know.
Two weapon fighting is not a feat, so I don't know what.
Well, I don't know. I have it on my features and traits, so I don't know. And it just says background Akashi, so I don't know where I got it from. So there's literally no benefit for me to have two weapons in my hands. Absolutely none.
Do you have light weapons? Are they both light weapons? What weapons are they?
They're the leaf wakizashi and the fire wakizashi.
Oh, they're both wakizashis, right? So it's like short swords. No, so you can take a bonus action if you have right. If you want to use the bonus action, you can attack with your offhand weapon. Again, right? Like even after your two attacks with your main action, but you just won't get your dex bonus to a damage.
Right, but
But you can already do that.
I can
just
do that
being a
anyway.
monk.
And just being a monk, I can do that and add my dex bonus. If I just use basically using one sword works out better than using two.
I'm still confused. What are you doing with a monk? Isn't it just an unarmed strike thing that you can do with that, or do you just get another attack as a bonus action?
Okay, hold on.
It's an unarmed strike, but I mean,
Right, but
it's still
so you could do it with
does,
your
like,
sword
the same-
as a bonus action without dex bonus, but that's the difference. But your weapon does the same as your unarmed strike
Yeah,
in terms of damage. Yeah, so
and it's not like considered magical for the purpose of damage
Yes.
resistant stuff.
so yes, not useful to use two weapons.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Had that whole backstory put in for nothing.
You could get the feat.
Absolutely. I mean, I kind of feel defeat right now.
That's weird. Why are you feeling someone's feet?
I always feel my own feet.
That's true. Yeah.
feels-
And okay, I'm not gonna go there. Continuing.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, like Mira just like wants to prepare ready in action to like hit something. I think she takes out her dagger this time instead of her long
Man,
sword.
it's gonna be so gross punching this stuff. I think Akashi just kind of like looks at the walls and just shudders a bit and keeps just pressing forward. I guess Akashi would kind of be leading the charge. So
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you do.
Slowly. I guess might be trying to be stealthy here.
Is the stuff still transfer? The
Stealth
I
rolls.
think so. I
transfer,
mean, it's
or-
an hour with Pass Without Trace, so
How are you standing on top of me?
I don't know. Thought roll 20 just froze, but I'm like, oh no, it put me there.
okay. So we gonna keep going.
Yeah,
One
he
thing.
said he was leading the way, so
If you hold, oh, that's fun. If you hold Alt, you don't have to lock to the
Mhm.
grid.
Yep.
I wasn't holding alt. I just did it. There we go.
Okay, yeah,
No.
I guess we're just.
Yeah, so the sound seems to
Gonna
be getting
guess.
closer. I assume that stealth from earlier carries then, yeah.
I mean, that's your call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I mean, can we
okay.
like sneak up on these things?
Yeah,
Get a
possibly.
surprise round?
And all the while, Adeline's thinking, yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah.
Do you see anything?
Not yet.
All right, let's try to like. I say like let's like try to sneak up on these things. I mean, we're not gonna avoid them at this point. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Kind of peer over this corner.
Are they there?
Negatory.
Do we hear it now? And what?
Yeah, I mean
direction
you're
it's coming from?
continuing to hear it and it's getting louder.
But what
Which
direction?
do I hear?
Continued like forward, yeah.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Up?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
So we have like tents just like sneaking through flesh.
I'm a snake is snake. Okay. Jordan, you're so funny. Like actually moving your token, like where Akashi would be.
do 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 sneaking around.
And
Yeah,
Mira's
so
just, like,
right here, Akashi, you see a big ol' tumor sack just like filled to the brim with these like infestation tadpoles.
oh my god.
Like this whole cavity is just like filled with them. and I think you see make a nature check for me real quick.
Because he's been so good at those.
I was gonna say.
Okay, let's just reveal something else about Akashi. I've got enough that I can pull from. Okay, how about the story behind the Wakazashis?
Yeah, sure.
So in Akashi's village, when you come to the end of your academy training, basically you're training as a warrior and as a ninja or a sorcerer or whatever that may be for you.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of that, you are presented a custom weapon is made for you, and each person gets
Nice.
one custom weapon that is specifically suited to your character, to who you are as a warrior and as just as a person. And so Akashi was the lead Wakazashi.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And he has
Makes-
2 Wakazashis.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Mhm.
I know what he's talking about
Yeah.
now too, because Jordan told me everything.
This is true. She knows everything about.
Nice.
And I'm in the dark.
So are we. It's just that.
You guys
My
have dark
dark-
vision, so it's
My
fine.
dark is not helping with Kashi's backstory.
So yeah, make a nature check. This
Yeah,
makes total sense that this would help. That story would help you in this moment, making this nature check.
absolutely. That was history.
It was
Too
history.
bad that rolls history.
I mean, okay.
Does it have the same roll?
Check and the yes.
Then it's fine. You can
they're
take the
both
21.
2.
Yep.
They're both 2.
Oh,
you.
come on.
I've done that before.
You
I let
would never do that for me.
No, that is false. I have done numerous times. If it was the same exact modifier, then I let it slide. This has happened multiple times. There's video evidence to prove it, and I've been listening back through, so I know this. Don't give me that, Alyssa. Don't give me it. So, yeah, Akashi, you see the quickly decomposing bones of some sort of monkey inside, as if it's like being dissolved in acid.
That's horrifying.
Ugh.
And then it twitches and seems to look at you, and you're not sure if you saw it right.
This is inside the.
This is inside the
swarm thing?
big old tumor sack of swarm things. Yeah.
Okay.
And you still hear the purring from like around the corner somewhere.
I think Akashi just says to himself, "Little monkey, I'll give you a." He's not gonna know that monkeys like bananas, though. I was just gonna say.
Yeah, I think that's a
banana split.
I think that's a trope from like America. I don't even think that's really like
Yeah, that's true.
a historical
Um,
thing.
Maybe he
gonna s-
makes that the trope.
Yeah.
Let me
We
think.
survived this. Oh my goodness.
Basically, Akashi's just kind of thinking like, I really hope that monkey starts to kill those sacks while it's in there.
Yeah. It just like comes alive and just like start eating them all. Yeah. But yeah, like it's one of those moments, Akashi, where you're not sure if it actually twitched and looked at you, or if you're just seeing things.
Can I make a perception?
Yeah,
check?
sure.
Dang it! I keep clicking Darius's character sheet. Okay.
Why do you even have it open?
I don't. I keep closing Akashi's.
Oh.
And so I keep going to the character because it takes up space, a lot of space. I can just see better without it.
Well, why don't you just double click it?
Yeah, you can
and
double
it'll
click
make
on it and it will
small?
make it smaller.
Nobody told me that for a year.
Wait, I've just been.
We've been doing this for over 365 days, people.
We didn't realize you weren't doing it.
Yeah.
This is the first time this has ever come up.
I clicked the button that says open
just-
new window. You can
just
make it.
you double
do
click
that
the
too.
top section.
Yeah, double click the top
Yeah,
section
I
and
can
it
see that
minimizes it.
now. Do you know how much quicker I would be rolling crap this way?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've always
didn't know
been
you
like,
could do
okay,
that either.
I'm gonna pull it up and then
Have you-
I'm going to.
Have you guys
But-
ever seen the
but you can
stream
tell
at
Emily
all?
this
Because I
too.
do that all.
I
I
was-
always have little
I was
windows
wondering-
closed.
Well, I knew that was a thing. I didn't know that's how you would
Right.
you could do it. I did it once on accident.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's how
lot.
you
That's
do
a lot more helpful.
Yeah, isn't it? I just usually
Yeah,
have like a
because-
stack of
Trust
those
me,
on the side.
Because Jordan, I did the same thing for the first like 4 months of us doing that. I would just have it at like the very bottom and try to make it as low as I could. And then when I realized I could do that, I was like, game changer.
Yeah.
I usually just open it up in a new window. The only real problem is if you want to add a spell, you can't drag and drop things into it anymore.
Mm.
Okay, let me just like cry to myself for a moment.
Jordan, I didn't know either, and I've been using Roll20 since before we started playing.
Uh-huh.
No, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
So, Akashi though, yeah, I definitely did actually move. There's some sort of undead monkey swimming in this sack of viscous liquid.
That's just lovely.
Can we just like move past it?
You can, yeah. It doesn't seem to be like reached out to attack you.
Let's just
I think Akashi-
scale the corner.
Yeah, I think Akashi just kind of says under his breath, "I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that." There are a lot of things.
I love
Akashi has to
Akashi's
pretend.
deadpan. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see
Guys, there's a gummy bear around the corner.
Oh my gosh!
Mira sends a message and just says, "Let's just skip this one."
Guys, do you see the gummy bear on the map?
No.
It's to the left.
It
It's
does
to the
look
left.
like a
I
gummy
do,
bear,
I do.
doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's a gummy bear.
That's really
Oh, it
funny.
does look like a gummy bear.
Look.
I'm a gummy bear.
Wait, no. Wait, I'm gonna give it eyes. There's eyes and a mouth.
This side story has just gotten so derailed.
Why does it keep erasing? Whatever.
Maybe you can't draw on it.
Maybe I can't see it because it's not in my sight.
Yeah,
That's sad. I wanted to give it.
I
a
can
gummy
see it.
bear.
It's there. We can see it on stream.
Good. This stream can see the gummy
Yep.
bear.
I would. Doesn't probably. Well, it is gummy.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't taste like a gummy bear.
That's the new
But,
brand
but,
of
but
gummy
more
bears.
like,
didn't
but
need
more
to
like the actual
fleshy bears.
gums of a person's mouth.
Moving forward.
It's a fleshy bear.
So Akashi, you turn the corner and you see a pair of very horrifying beings. They look like this. Their eyes
dear
are
Lord.
sunken. They have red, burning eyes. Their throats have like expanded and they're like heaving in and out. The whole of it looks like some sort of jaguar or big cat has been changed irrevocably. It has like a row of spines all across its back, and it has a really long tail with like, spikes at the end of it. Yeah, and it's just they're kind of just like laying there.
And it's like over here, or is it behind us? Like down this way? Is
It's,
it up or
right there.
down?
it's that you
Can you
can
see
see
it?
them. I can see them.
Oh,
I
my
can't, but I'm not
gosh.
in range yet.
They're freaking huge.
Yep.
I can't see them yet. So I'm just gonna be
And like,
a second.
Can
in
we,
my
can we get a
best,
surprise round on them if we just go up and attack them?
at my best guess, are they, or is the direction we need to go like past them?
Oops.
Or can we go down?
The direction you need to go is past them. Yeah, definitely.
We face things head on.
I think Akashi just says, "Hope you're ready to kill."
Yeah, you
And
want to
she
like ambush these things?
she messages
Oh.
him, "Don't get killed."
Yeah. Don't.
He just says, "Same to you." And yeah, okay. Here's how I'm starting this. I'm going to teleport behind them and start
Nice.
beating the crap out of them.
Nice.
Because it's dark down here and I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Oh.
Let's do this.
All right. Oh man. Oh, I still beat them, so it's okay.
Doesn't matter.
So we get
Nice.
2 rounds
That
on
was
them.
a
then.
that was a convenient little like or ascending initiative there.
Yeah, that was a good order, actually.
All right, Akashi. Do you think?
Yeah, so Akashi will teleport behind this one.
Shadow in and out.
Yeah. Come on, game. Don't be dumb. Let me do the thing. Oh my gosh. Don't do this. I can't turn my character. Wait, can I just like? How?
What are you trying to do?
How?
Turn
I'm
the
trying to
token?
make him face the right direction.
Did you say we get a bonus round on them?
That's not
Of
it.
any surprise round?
Thank you. Yeah, do we get a surprise round,
Yeah.
Caleb?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
Yay, stealth checks.
Akashi comes here, and
Their passive perceptions are high, but not high enough.
I still haven't seen any of the things. That
Not Raya levels of high.
Did you mean it that way?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Because I was wondering if
That
the
was
delayed
great.
laugh was because it was unintentional.
No.
okay.
I didn't get it at first, so when I got it, I was like, okay, that was really funny.
Thank you.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use the spiked chain twice,
Okay.
and then I'm
This
going
is terrifying.
to use...
This whole thing is just terrifying.
And then I'm
Akashi,
going
the
to-
knight, takes out a spiked chain and starts whipping this flesh creature.
And then I'm going to use a key point and do 2 unarmed strikes.
Nice.
Does it hit?
It does, yeah.
Better hit.
Yeah, I'd be terrified if it didn't. Does that hit?
No. It does not.
What? A
Alright.
15 doesn't hit?
Nope, sorry.
Oh.
It's so big and fat, though.
Yeah, but it turns out its hide is a little bit thicker than you thought.
Well, key point and time for unarmed strikes. Shazam!
Suddenly, Akashi turns into a superhero.
Assuming he wasn't before.
Oh, fair. I mean, do superheroes fail as often as Akashi does? So,
Oh!
Yes.
Ouch!
Have
That's-
you heard of Spider-Man?
fair. Yeah, you're right.
Have you? In fact, have you heard of DC?
Wait, oh!
That was good.
Shots fired.
So,
Can I take inspiration for that?
no. What? That's not how inspiration works. So, Akashi, you definitely see that the spike chain does not work as well as you think it should.
What kind of damage is spike chain?
Piercing. So it did half damage, basically.
Yep.
Okay. What about
That's my
punch?
in-game way of telling you it has damage resistance to
Well,
piercing.
dang it. If I would have known that, would I have tried to hit him a second time with the spike chain?
I mean, would you have enough time to know that? Because this is all technically within, like...
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. I mean, you could do a different attack if you wanted to. You could say that. Can you attack with your unarmed attack with that one instead?
Do what?
Can you do an unarmed attack instead of that spike chain?
Yeah, I guess.
that's
I mean,
place.
it's the same. It's +9 either way if you just want to count it across.
Right. Yeah. I get you. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
makes sense.
So, and then anyway, third attack. So I
That does
missed with
hit.
the
Yeah.
second one either.
Unarmed strike hits. Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, because your fists are considered magical weapons, this connects very solidly.
All right. Great. I'm gonna just.
So magic
hits too.
might be helpful here.
I
Nice.
wonder what other resistances it has, though.
That's what I'm wondering.
It's not resistant to death.
I
I guess I should say that after it dies.
Yeah. Don't tempt me, Frodo. So is that it?
Oh, you know what I should have done before, guys? I should have thrown. Like.
Mjolnir.
Yes. No. Which superhero is Akashi?
Batman.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
know what?
he's very Batman.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
you were
Batman.
saying like he's the knight and everything. I figured.
Yeah.
And he also has like a utility belt with
Yeah, he
fire breathing
does.
motions. Like,
Speaking of utility belt, I was thinking of like, man, I really should have thrown caltrops or something in front of them.
Well, then we couldn't approach them.
Yeah, but you have
so
magic.
if we're
have
saying that Akashi is Batman, that means Mira is Wonder Woman, and I think Adeline is Superwoman, like the the female version of Superman.
Supergirl, Superwoman.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's just funny.
Is that it? With your turn then?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Okay, Adeline. It's you.
I think what I'm going to do, let me make sure this is a... Hex is a concentration spell? Oh, okay. Good to know. I am going to... First, let's see if how close can I even get? So, 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can reach them. So I'm going to... well, that's right. See, I'm so used to clicking and making it next door to a window. I'm like, where's my character sheet? I'm going to cast Hex. Oh, wait, no. I can only do one of these. Which one does more damage? Hex will do more over time. Oops. I didn't mean to press that. I guess I'll use that damage later. I'm going to cast Hex as a... Actually, do I want to cast as a higher level spell?
Which one are you casting it on?
Oh, just the one that's closest, the one I can actually reach.
Yeah.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go right up to it and smack it with my sword.
Cool.
So it's gonna do, I guess it has to hit first if I want to. That's right. Now it's all making me confused. So I'm gonna smack it with my sword, long sword. Ew.
Misses. Yeah.
Wait, that's two-handed. This is supposed to be one-handed. I put the wrong one on there. I'm gonna fix that. It missed anyway. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Use my bonus action and my action.
Yeah. Mira.
Okay, I am going to bonus action dash, so that way I can actually make it over there. Let's see here. Why is Roll20 being so slow?
I don't know.
Okay.
Being slow for me
And
too.
then I'm going to go right here. That way I'm right across from Akashi.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit it with my short sword, which is probably a Wakazaki now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Wakazashi. I'm gonna hit it with my short sword. 17?
Mm-hmm.
And I get my sneak attack die!
Very
And
nice.
the difference between there will be a difference between the damage if it is a Wakazashi. Instead of piercing, it would be slashing.
Okay. That's
Yes,
fine. We
yes.
can change that because Ari uses machetes and it, so here
They also use slashing.
I'll do slashing instead. Not that it's gonna matter against these guys, but
That's so weird. When it added the longsword early, it only added the two-handed variation. So I accidentally used that last time when I'm only using one-handed.
okay, and then I'm gonna attack again with my short sword.
Maybe Adeline was just a little excited, so
Hits.
she just kind of went at it a little harder than she
For another.
typically would.
So I did
Literally
like
the exact same roll. Like
Yep.
almost to the dot. Almost everything was
just
exactly the
flip
same.
the two
Yeah.
dice, yep. And then I'm trying to think of what to do. Oh, I use my bonus action to dash. That's right. Okay, and that's my turn.
Cool. Alrighty, chipping away at this thing. Akashi, it's you again.
I'm gonna punch it like 4 times. That's
Sounds good. Punch a horribly disfigured and diseased jaguar beast.
just imagine Akashi like, oh. I mean, that's totally not what he would do.
Yeah.
It's just an entertaining thought to me.
Punch a bunch of times.
There's punch one.
Hits.
And that definitely hits.
Oh wait, should I have had flanking? No, never mind.
It wouldn't have mattered if you
Yeah.
had flanking or not.
And if he's not dead,
You have advantage. See, it's a crit. Yeah.
That's a crit.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
You're just piling into this thing.
Is it dead?
Nope.
I'm gonna make it dead. I'm gonna use a key point and I'm gonna punch
I'm
it 2 more
gonna make
times.
Are
it
you
dead.
sure you're gonna make it dead?
I'm gonna try to make
Hits.
it dead.
Nice. Not dead.
Not dead yet.
Hit.
Oh, poo.
Not dead. You just punch, kick, elbow, and it's just like it's still like getting up. Like, oh, what is happening?
It's like, what? I was just relaxing.
I was
am I
just
ever doing
chilling.
for
What
you?
you doing, bro?
Martha, I told you we shouldn't have vacationed in the cave.
Yep. That's pretty funny. Adeline, it's you.
I'm gonna try and slash at it again using green flame blade. Well, with longsword, but then also green flame blade. So
Martha.
Hit.
So then it'll be this plus.
Is your longsword magical?
Oh frick! No, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wait. I forgot. Magic weapon is a bonus action. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I think magic weapon is a concentration spell, though.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
right. So I'm just gonna do this. Let's see what happens. So then it'll be 5 necrotic plus. Let me double check. I think it's 1d8 plus 7. Wait. Oh, to a different creature of your choice. I didn't realize there's a different creature. Well, that's fine. So yeah, the other guy will take 1d8 plus 7. So the one I didn't hit takes 10 damage.
What kind of type of damage is that?
I'm pulling it back up. Ah, that's right. I keep forgetting now. It's just minimized there. I believe it's fire damage. Yep, fire damage.
Okay, doesn't seem to be very effective.
It's not very effective.
That's so neither slashing nor the.
So far, it's been hit with slashing, piercing, and fire. And all of those have been less effective than normal.
But the necrotic damage.
Necrotic was fine, and magical fists are fine. Cool. Mira?
Sounds like someone needs to cast magic weapon.
The short
I can't-
sword, these things.
I can't do magic weapon and
15?
Nope.
X up.
Okay.
Oh, man. That sucks. Oh, man. Oh, I know. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done magic missile, not that. Oh,
There you
yeah.
I
go.
don't know. That seems to have worked.
Crit 27. Cool. Let's see. That's
Oh, yeah. There's my sneak attack die. So,
18.
18, 22, so 11.
You kill it.
Yeah, buddy!
You
What up,
did.
sucker?
Yeah, so you just like slash its throat open, and like I think this throat sac just like pops, and just like pus and like viscous liquid just like pours out, and just like chokes and dies.
The last thing you hear is Martha, I hate you.
But it is.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I do get a bonus action, though, short
yeah,
sword
go ahead.
attack, because,
Yep.
because I critted.
Mhm.
So,
We're just gonna decimate.
Oh my god.
This isn't a crit, but yeah, you hit.
this isn't a crit, but yeah, I
Holy,
do
it was a
hit.
crit.
So 7 plus sneak attack die. So
So,
Hey,
17.
there are those.
So,
so 8 with halved.
8.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
There are those good rolls we've been needing.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. So the thing stops purring and lets out a mind-breaking howl. Like, this is one of the most terrifying, horrifying sounds you've ever heard in your life. Like, it's kind of like the sound of, I'm trying to think of an analogy here. Like the worst frequency, like high frequency that you could ever think of, mixed with a garbage disposal. Like those two sounds just like mixing together in a tornado of just horridness.
That's a very weird combination.
Yeah, yeah. So everybody make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 16? Holy cow. Okay.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration for this one.
Oh, I should have done that.
I might need.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
All right,
I might need
you're
some
frightened.
inspiration.
Doesn't
and you are
matter.
frightened.
What is something I could tell you about Adeline? I have a 0 to wisdom.
I don't know.
Where'd she get her accent? No, I'm kidding.
Who's the person that she loves the most?
Herself?
Dang it, Jordan! I wanted to say that.
Is that true?
Honestly, it probably is.
Yeah.
But a little bit of background. I mean, probably the reason that she's became a fighter is because she was raised in high society, and that's kind of like tough. She's like, screw that. I don't want to do that. So she ended up being a bit of a bully. And one day she just happened to bully someone who was probably when she was like in her teens or so. She started bullying. Like she was obviously actually no, because only reason she has a 19 strength is the gauntlets. She was just bullying someone, and she happened to bully him a little too much, and not bullying too much, but she bullied him, and in a way that made people take notice. And so then they started recruiting her, and her family wasn't sad to see her go. She was a pain.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And you found a new
Just
life in
can't-
the verdict where people pay you to be mean to people.
Oh, yeah. And she loves it. She adores it.
Seth, can I just hear you say herself? Like,
Adeline is most in love with herself.
see, that's what we were waiting for.
Okay. And it didn't matter.
Turns out, doesn't matter. This thing is creepy as heck. So,
We're all frightened by
y'all
it.
are frightened,
We
your
can't
speed is
move
halved,
closer to
and
it.
you are incapacitated.
The
So-
time to be a halfling would have been now.
So now we can remake this roll at the end of our turns, or no?
Until the end of the Howler's next turn. Then
Okay, we're frightened. Okay.
Then if it does it again, you'd have to make the save again. So basically, it gets one free turn to just do something to someone with advantage because it's
So
I
we
was gonna say
can't.
that's not how frightened works.
no,
Frightened,
you're
we,
incapacitated. All three of you
frightened. We just can't move closer to it.
yeah. So while a creature is frightened in this way, its speed is halved and it is incapacitated. So you're just helpless. It says this on the mind breaking howl.
Oh,
It's for
okay.
this
Then
specific-
it's
this
different than
specific.
being frightened.
Yeah, no, the frightened. Again, it's frightened.
We are frightened
and
in
while
addition.
a creature is frightened in this way, its speed is halved and it is incapacitated.
Okay, so we just can't do anything.
Yes.
anymore.
Okay,
Wait, how? Okay. Oh, hold on.
Mhm.
How is our speed what does it matter if our speed is halved if we're incapacitated?
I don't know, but that's what it says.
It's a good question.
I don't know.
hold on.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
wanna
if you
know the
can
rule
get
for-
from out of being incapacitated, your speed would still be halved. I guess that'd be the idea. So the thing I think is gonna back up
Can't
here.
take actions or reactions.
It's gonna back up here, and it's going to bite Akashi twice.
Why does it bite me?
And I get to
Wait, do I have to make a
does.
concentration check for being frightened?
I don't think so.
And you guys are frightened, so it also does this amount of damage as well.
Oh my god!
Yep, because it got a crit. So you take.
Jordan, are you dead?
I don't think you die instantly, right?
No,
there's no
you
way.
go
How much?
down, I'm
How
sure.
much damage is it total?
So it's 18 plus 7 plus 83, whatever that is.
108 damage.
108
down.
damage.
In one hit.
Yeah. So it
Oh
unhinges
crap!
its,
Akashi has his magical hands. We need his hands.
it unhinges its jaw and then just bites you in half. Like you don't die. You're right. Like you get bit in half, but like bites you like in the waist and just like it's like crunching down on your bones and just like spits you out against the wall. And Akashi just like limp like.
Oh my god.
And then Akashi, it's your turn. Make a death save.
And that one.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
No!
Jordan, why'd you have to call it?
Jordan!
This is so bad. This
I
is
know
really,
what I need to
really
do.
bad.
I know what I need to do.
Oh my gosh.
Caleb, you did this.
I know I
You.
did. I know
You.
I did.
All you. 110% you.
Roll
Adeline, it's
20
you.
is like Google. It's listening to our conversations and
Adeline,
just.
Adeline, it's you. What you gonna do when they come for you?
So we're no longer incapacitated, right?
Everybody's fine now.
Okay. Okay.
Dang it.
Wait.
Because, like, if I had an action, that wouldn't have happened. It's as simple as that. Because I can end fear. I can end being frightened by using my action.
Wait, frick, no, I pressed
Yeah,
wrong
that,
button.
yeah. So
Okay.
incapacitated, yeah, is the
So
issue.
you are. I can do at least something. I am going to
Wait,
run.
hold on. Incapacitated set. Does frightened mean we can't take bonus actions?
It doesn't matter. Incapacitated.
Incapacitated means you just can't do anything.
You can't do
Can't
anything.
take actions or reactions. That doesn't say. Okay, can't take actions. So bonus
An
actions.
action,
is
yeah,
included
bonus
into
action
that?
is an action. It's just a different type of action. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to run up. Wait, I need to see which one I'm using.
Mirror probably lets out like a
Yeah.
not a scream, but like
Yeah. That's terrifying.
Frick. Wait, I thought.
I think that's the most damage I've ever done with an NPC.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
That's the record.
How
right
close
now.
were you to being instantly killed, Jordan? Out of curiosity.
Like
20
20 HP away or something like that. No, like 30.
40.
Yeah,
40.
yeah, 30 or 40.
-ish.
Because you have like 70 something, right?
Yeah, I have almost 80. I have like 78.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, I thought I had something
73.
that
It's
he-
possible.
73.
I think he probably could have rolled it. If he'd rolled max and everything.
What's the max he could have rolled?
The max he could have rolled was, let's see, 2d6 plus 3. So
Hold
you-
on, 12d10.
15. 15, 12, so that's 27. 27 plus 15 again, so 42. Yeah,
Can't
42.
do both. Okay, I'm just gonna run up to him, use healing hands.
Yeah, he could have killed you yeah, if he had done max, he could have killed you.
How much?
He
How
would have
much
done
would
like
you-
160 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use healing hands on Akashi, it's just 9 hit points, but it means it's
9
better
more
than
than
dead.
Yeah. It's infinitely better than
And
dead.
I think I'm going to. Is it more? I want to keep the hex up because hex is good damage, but at the same time, I think so. Essentially, we've determined magical weapons are the only best ways to hit this,
Yeah,
right?
magic weapons and necrotic damage have been shown to be.
And
Okay,
then
so
not
I'm just gonna cast magic weapon.
Mhm.
It's probably a good idea.
Since you
You
just
can
make
actually
my
do the
weapon
full damage.
magic. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, I can do it as a bonus action. That's right. Yeah, +1 to attack and damage now. And yeah, that's gonna be all I do. I'm gonna be staring this thing down like, come at me.
Yeah. So I did 108 damage. Is that how much I did?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the record so far. So I'm gonna write that down.
Oh,
Record,
he's so proud of himself.
I am. Record damage 108. I mean, it's record damage in general. I don't think anything in this entire campaign has done 108. So
I don't think so. Okay.
If I'm remembering right, I think I can use my arcane ward to protect Akashi for a little bit, but I'm not sure.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can
Mira?
really do.
Okay. All right.
Wait a second. Oh wait, never mind.
Up here, I'm gonna have her move 1 square up off the mat, but I can't, do that obviously. So that way she's getting flanking
yeah.
with Akashi. Okay. Yeah, I mean, her short swords are still going to be her best bet here, so that's what she's going to do. 18?
Yep.
2d6 for that, so 17 damage, so 8. Another short sword attack. 15 does not hit, correct?
Yeah. Does not.
Okay, and then I always forget if second one can give you, it says regain hit points, so I can't use it to gain temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use it before.
Okay, I officially don't trust the challenge rating system in D&D.
Oh no, yeah, it's broken. It's so broken. It doesn't even matter at this point.
Do you for these two creatures, you know what the challenge rating would be? 5. This would be an easy encounter.
But there's 2 of them. Remember that. Is that?
Yeah, I know. With 2 of them.
Wait, do you know what?
I was gonna say, I thought their challenge rating was higher than that.
Do you know what these things
Their
are?
challenge rating is 3.
No.
I don't think
It's
so.
not.
Hold on. Why is it?
These are...
that's why. Because I'm looking at 3.5.
Yeah, that'll be very different.
Hey, why are you looking up the characters, Jordan? Little cheater.
I'm not cheating. I wanted to know the challenge rating so I could know what Caleb's trying to kill us with.
Okay.
Can you show me?
I guess
I want to know about the monsters trying to kill me. Show me more.
Let me see if she can do anything else. I guess that would be it.
Okay, yeah, no. This is a deadly encounter. That's a lot better.
Better?
I feel better if it's like legitimately a deadly encounter.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
That's it for Mira.
Full disclosure, I don't send anything but deadly encounters at you guys. Like, it just doesn't happen ever. So.
Well, but you did one time with that water dragon, and it still killed one of our characters.
That's true. That was a medium encounter. Yeah. And actually, the gibbering mouthers was a medium encounter, and you also died at that. So, again.
We actually, none of us died at that one. We were very close, though.
Yes.
All of us were very close.
We went down and stuff, I guess is what I meant. Cool. Is that what your turn then, Mira?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. It actually recharged its thing. So it does the mind-breaking howl again. Everybody make a wisdom save.
No.
That's why I tried to get close, because that way, maybe I can get it to at least attack me. Wisdom save?
Yep. DC 16. Fail.
Up with anything for Mira.
This high frequency garbage
Tell a story that
disposal.
involves both of us, so we can both just get inspiration.
Tell me about your wedding.
It was very secretive.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Akashi's village knows about her.
Of course, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, your
so
village
like
does,
the village. I feel like the wedding probably took place in the village, and so the village knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Describe it to
you
me.
know,
I love weddings, so like give me a description here. I want to know what the color scheme was.
so-
And...
The thing is that Mira doesn't care about any of
Yeah.
that stuff.
So you had these like traditional like the Japanese sort of lamps that
Would
you have
we
like
have gotten married before your friend, like with your, yeah, would have been
yes.
before that incident? Okay. Then
Yes.
maybe your best friend married us. Or maybe,
Oh,
the
that'd be
Grandmaster. The Grandmaster
Yeah.
married us.
he
Grandmaster has to
probably
marry you
did.
guys, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, so like that you had like these like flowery lamps. They're lit by torch or candle or like some sort of magic or something.
Yeah.
You had like the beautiful rose designs on them, and they're like this pink shade, and they're kind of lining the path down to the two, and then Grandmaster Corrin like giving the sort of ceremony and pronouncing them.
I think it's the only time you've ever seen Mira in a dress. She
The
hates
one
dresses.
time.
The one time, probably like, you're so beautiful.
and
I'm
probably
just like,
probably the only time Akashi's ever in a kimono.
Yeah.
probably true. That's probably true. We're
you know-
probably in kimonos. Yeah, I'm probably.
And so we get like, do you, Mira, take Kagano as your husband or whatever?
Yeah.
And then do you, Kagano, take Mira?
Yeah.
I do.
Go.
And then we consummated our marriage and had a beautiful baby boy.
Yes, we did. There is a child.
That's so funny just the way
I mean, you already revealed that.
Yeah, we do that.
And like nobody like blinked an eye at what I said.
Well,
No,
Seth
I
is the
know
only one
about
who
it.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
Seth didn't blink anything though.
I don't know. You guys are just keeping like there's so much I don't know at this point. I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. They have a kid.
Aren't you curious
No, not
why
that.
he says do you Kagano take Mira?
I figured that was just a different name
Yeah.
for him.
Uh-huh.
Like they get like.
He was hoping to make that so dramatic, and you just ruined it for himself.
I mean, it was just
All right,
part
take
part of it was
inspiration, guys.
presentation.
Just roll your
Okay.
saves.
I was gonna ask,
Yes!
Nice.
could I cast?
Nope.
Figures.
Oh no.
Could I cast shield as a reaction to its streaking? Or do I? No, I think it has to be when it's
I don't think
attacked.
that helps either, right?
Well, if it
Oh,
attacks,
just say AC.
Cast shield every day.
What
every
can
attack.
you cast that
Yeah,
as? You can just cast it
attack
as a
you.
reaction.
and one reaction when you take. Okay, yeah, it has to be when it attacks.
Reaction.
Okay.
It-
Yeah.
I can't just do it
Yeah,
whenever.
that's the difference. Okay, so that's its turn, and the only person who gets to go is Mira.
Okay. I'm just curious if. Okay, I'm wondering if magic missile would do more damage than my short swords, but I only get I only get to use magic missile one time.
Is there any way you can stun it?
I don't think so. I don't have anything like that. I have sleep and charm person, but those don't work on. Sleep. The hit points have to be much lower than probably where it's
Yeah.
at right now.
Right.
So that wouldn't work. And then charm person obviously doesn't work. So
I could cast spells if I could do anything.
Hey.
magic
if it-
missile is like a guaranteed hit points.
Yeah.
Um,
Seth, if it's any consolation, if I could do anything,
like
I
the
could
most damage
I could just say to my fear goodbye.
That's like the most. That's like if I crit everything. So I guess I'm just gonna use my short swords because that'll just my short sword because that'll probably be better. Okay, short sword.
Nice.
Do it.
Kazashi.
So 12, so 6 damage.
Very nice.
Another one. 14, 7 damage. So I did 13 to it.
So wait a second. Does sneak attack damage count if he's incapacitated? Would you get sneak attack damage?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let me see. Let me check. I think you're right.
Because he's technically not flanking at that point with you.
Right.
So
Technically, you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. If the you don't need advantage on the attack roll if an enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated. Darn it. So I do 17 damage, which really is 8 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Basically, our hope is that it attacks you and misses.
Yeah, that's the hope.
I mean, obviously.
The
it's not gonna
attack
do
is it.
that.
The hope is it attacks me because no matter what, it'll take 15 damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then it'll also get the.
See, that's the question because I feel like it would. Just
It would probably attack the one that's frightened.
Akashi again.
But it's chaotic.
Sure. Yeah, technically.
Like if it was lawful, I'd say absolutely. Like if it was lawful, if it was I don't know if there's such thing as a lawful evil creature, but if it was a lawful evil creature, it totally makes sense that it would attack Akashi again. My only justification is that since it's chaotic, I feel like it would be a little bit more rampant, and maybe because
I'm gonna make a wisdom save for it.
Okay.
DC 15. Okay, so it does not do the smart thing and instead attacks Adeline.
Thank you, merciful DM.
You're welcome.
Oh, it misses.
Wait, does it have advantage?
It does have advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it hits
so
that
hit
second
one
one.
Second
Yeah.
one hits.
Okay, so it take so
And then wait. So you take
What?
33 damage.
How come it only?
Because he got a
40
crit.
10 psychic damage
Oh.
if the target is frightened. So
okay. So wait, no,
Because
it,
More damage to
it doubles
last time
any
for-
damage
because-
dice if you get a crit. So,
So
the
I
40 10 is
take-
also
okay,
doubled.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
so I
see,
take
see.
8 damage first. Go that so the arcane ward go because I have the resistance.
Yeah.
I mean not resistance, but the heavy armor master. So that's 9. That goes to 8 for my arcane ward, and then 22. Does that count towards? So it takes 15 damage.
Yep.
And
15,
then
what type of damage is that?
I believe it's ice damage.
Cold damage.
Cold damage.
It does not seem to be as effective as you would like it to be.
Well, it's still damage. Give me a second. Let me check. I don't know if the psychic damage. I don't know if it triggers off the psychic damage too. I don't think so, but I'm grasping at straws at this point.
Fair.
Hey, dude,
We
I
took it as the
grasping,
first one so quickly.
I was grasping at straws when I tried to make the case that he was a chaotic creature.
Okay.
Yes. you
No,
were.
it's only
You really were.
it's only melee. So I just take the 22 after that. Oh wait, no, it doesn't break that. Cool.
What'd you say, Caleb?
What?
What'd you say about whatever I said?
Oh, I said no. I really didn't have any. Yeah. Yes, it was grasping at straws when you said that. Yeah. So, that
So
was,
I have one more. I have one more of my armor left.
nice. Very nice.
So we
Akashi,
can still-
you wake up.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a dart at it now.
Sure.
Yep.
You do that.
I'm gonna beat the living crap out of it.
Sounds good. Sounds like a good plan.
Miss.
No, it's a hit
17.
because you have. Yeah, you have advantage.
Cool.
Cool. 9. Yep, 20 hits. 10 damage. Very nice.
Not dead yet.
Nope.
Key points. 2 more hits.
Yeah, obviously a hit. 1 more damage. And that is also a hit.
My husband's so competent.
Sometimes. So that that hits too.
But it's
Still
not
not dead. No.
not dead
Sorry.
yet. No,
Dead yet.
it's okay.
Am I the only one that's still scared?
Adeline, it's you.
Oh no, I'm still
neither
scared.
of you are. No, neither of you are frightened anymore.
Oh,
Okay,
I
cool.
thought you
At
meant
the
like
end
like
of its
out
next
like,
turn, it goes away.
Okay, cool. In that case,
I think I just want to punch this thing in the face really hard somehow.
Okay.
Hey, that's what I've been doing.
One
That's a
damage for your unarmed strike.
That's a 20-foot radius with a storm sphere, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Same
don't
with
kill everybody.
fireball.
Oh, please don't do a fireball right now. That would be a very bad idea. I promise.
Maybe I
you.
just want a magic missile at 4th level. Oh, I should have dropped the hex. Dang it. Because then the hex would have hit on every single magic missile.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, I might. I think my magic weapon may have dropped at this point. I need to make a concentration check.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
God,
Anyway, okay.
Can you keep that up if you're incapacitated?
I don't know, but Caitlin didn't say no
Oh.
last time, so
That's a good question. I didn't even think about it.
I asked earlier and you didn't say anything.
Sorry, I
so
didn't hear
think
you
that was
earlier.
fine.
Let's look real quick. No. Yep, no. You lose concentration if you're incapacitated.
Okay.
This
Doesn't matter
episode
anyway.
brought to you by the letter D.
It also says you lose concentration on a spell if you are incapacitated or if you die. It's like, well, yeah, duh.
Wow.
Okay, well, I wish I could cast Hex and Magic Missile, but I can't. So I'm just going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level. Oh, it didn't do it at 4th level. That's dumb.
It only did one. It only did one of your missiles too.
I know it didn't. It didn't. Let me see. So the spell creates one more dart. Oh, so it's just one more dart each time. So Magic Missile by default.
For each
creates
level that you do it
3.
at?
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 Magic Missiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad.
So it was 4, and then 2, and then 9. No, 12. There. Okay. It's not dead.
And you can't do anything as a bonus action because I don't have any bonus action cantrips, do I? No. That's not even an attack. I was looking at message. I'm like, why am I looking at message? Yeah, no,
You could talk.
I'm so used to being toity and like having a bonus action stuff, but I don't have that. So
Yeah.
like,
All right, Mira.
All right, I'm just gonna go for the insta kill because I
Do
know this
it.
thing's probably close. Magic missile.
You killed it with the first magic missile. It had 2
I
hit
just
points
do
left.
the other two anyways.
Yep. Well, yeah. So what does this look like when Adeline and Mira just like pile this thing with magic missiles?
I just have my shield go.
Yeah. Shooting it out of your shield.
Sure, I guess I do the same thing.
Yeah. You guys just like turtle it right, like around it and just like. Yeah.
I think
and-
Akashi's like getting ready to like hit again or something, and he just like stops and watches them.
Yeah,
and
like,
he just
wow.
like so like
Well-
after it dies, he's just like, well,
I have to say, as terrified as I was that Akashi was going to die, I turned out really good in this combat.
Really
I
did.
did not take any damage,
Yeah.
and I only used one spell slot,
Good job.
and none of my dice.
So the thing is blasted against the wall, and then it looks as if the things start getting like sucked into the flesh.
Oh,
So they just start getting like
assimilated.
assimilated into the wall and stuff and the floor.
I spit on it before it can get all the way in.
I mean, it's very slow that it's doing this, but yeah. So, and
Mira
then
messages Akashi like, "Are you okay?"
Uh-oh. Caleb was about to continue.
Sorry.
no, that's fine. I honestly was just gonna say like, so you guys like finish the battle, but so,
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say, and then another
no,
one comes.
no.
And you're all screwed and die.
There you go.
And then
Take
a
that.
dragon comes barreling through.
A
It's
flesh
Ix.
dragon.
It's Iggs. Oh jeez.
It's
A
Ix,
flesh-
except,
oh my
except he
God.
has been assimilated into the flesh.
Oh my god.
I think I'm going to give you a healing elixir, Jordan.
Thank
It's
you.
one. Actually, let me see. I think I can give you more than one.
Yeah, I think in response to Mira's question, he just goes, define okay. I'm alive.
I
She just kind of like, does like this. It's like, okay, sorry I asked.
No, it's like he's just like he's like wiping some of the goop off or whatever from like being swallowed.
I'm gonna give you a healing elixir, Jordan. It lets you heal 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna do more, but I would say we should probably we can take a short rest, then I can regain
In
my
a tiny hut.
4th level spell slot. And it's probably about time to
Yeah,
wrap
we're
it
done anyway. Yeah.
So like we're gonna cast a tiny hut and short rest in here, and then we'll continue the adventures.
Interesting decision to short rest in a tiny hut in the middle of the flesh caves. I'm sure that will not have any consequences whatsoever when we pick up.
Well, how else are we supposed to take a break at this
I
point?
get it. I get it. Yeah, it makes sense. So, deep in the bowels of the flesh caves.
Please don't say bowels of flesh caves.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
You want to try that one more time?
Deep in the bowels of the flesh caves.
I don't need ASMR, Caleb, telling me about flesh bowels.
Bowels.
I am going to beat the crap out of both of you.
All right, anyway. Sorry, I apologize. So,
It's okay.
there you go. That is the end of our side story today. It's likely we'll be back May 9th, 2 weeks from today, to finish this interesting little side story where y'all are gonna just fight a bunch of flesh monsters. I'm very into it. I'm very excited for it. Guys, I have so many things planned, and I can't wait for you guys to get back to the flesh tunnels. Like the core of it. It's gonna be so
But
good.
next week we get to play regular
I am
Terra
very excited about that. So excited about that. So
And I'll be in Atlanta with Emily.
sure, yeah. But yeah, that's it from us here on Terra Nullius. Though I suppose, should I give you XP since this is like a 2-shot? I mean, you also killed a lot of things, so I'm curious as to how much XP you would get from all this stuff.
That is up
Let's
to
just
you.
find out for funsies,
Yeah,
right?
let's do it for funsies. So, let's see. Infestation swarms. You fought 3 of those. You fought 3 triceratops. You fought. Oh, by the way, that encounter was technically 10,000 XP above the threshold.
For
But-
deadly?
Yeah, for deadly. Yeah, but you know, just the way D&D doesn't make it literally doesn't even matter anymore because it all has to do with the dice. So, and you guys are really good at this game, so I don't worry.
Yeah,
about those
but
things
being
anymore.
really good doesn't matter when you get critted with an attack that can do over 100 damage.
Yep. It's true.
Honestly, I was kind of planning on taking the stone skin and then just like trying to tank as much of it as I could.
I'm gonna give you XP for the intellect devourers too, because you defeated them, made them go away. And then you also fought howlers. 2 howlers. So everybody gets 6,400 XP.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of
That
XP.
is a lot of XP. Yep. Cool stuff.
That's actually, I don't know. Never mind.
So, thank you everybody in chat for chatting, as you do in chat, and then also giving some money and donating to the cause, as it were. It's been really cool to just see like a little community start to grow. In
We'll make a
Terra
Discord channel very soon.
I will.
I think
totally will.
technically I have one already with the Terra Nullius name, but I was checking something with because I was trying to figure something. I was trying to figure something out with Jordan with,
yeah. Okay.
because since we didn't have Zoom, I was
Right,
like,
sure.
let's try
Discord.
let's try Discord and see if that works. And
Yeah.
then it ended up not working as well. I was like, okay, we'll just use Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
But it's named Terra Nullius.
But yeah, so we'll be back next week with regular Terra Nullius. Going, let's see, it's gonna be episode 38 of Terra Nullius, which I'm excited
Somewhere around
about.
there.
We're about to go through a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yay!
I got some plans, guys. I got so many plans upon plans upon plans. It's so exciting. But I was really excited to take a visit to the verdict today. And I gotta say, that reveal with you guys being married was amazing, and I loved it. And I was honestly, like, legitimately surprised in a lot of ways. So I'm happy about it.
That was the goal.
Because
Yeah,
that
was
doesn't
nice.
happen very often as the DM. So I'm happy about it. So
The question was just so perfect. I was like,
right, yeah. Who do you know the best in the verdict? Yeah.
I'm like, oh, is this when it happens? Is this finally it?
And the last thing we see as we fade away is the gummy bear in the flesh turns with the smiley face. And for the stream, here it is, very zoomed in. Here's the gummy bear.
I wish I could see the gummy bear.
Here it is. All right, that's it from us. See you later.